name is Gio. I started tattooing in 2011. I started as a hobby, really, building machines. I've always been pretty technical. I just really started to appreciate the art of tattooing itself. Around 2018, I moved out to Daytona Beach and started working in some shops out here. I did the street shop thing, kind of did that for 4.5 years. Got fired, and now I'm doing the private studio thing, which is the best thing that could have ever happened to me. It was when I pretty much started. I did a Friday the 13th flash deal. My buddy's like, hey, are you still tattooing? I was like, yeah, I kind of was. I was doing photography and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, so I dusted off my equipment and freaking came out here, and I was living in Orlando at the time. I did the Friday the 13th, and I realized how much money could be made in tattooing. And so I kind of threw myself in. I've always loved it. I've always loved the art, but at the time it was financially motivated. Yeah, now very different perspective, I guess. Yeah, I used to sketch when I was younger. I was always into kind of pencil sketches, but tattooing. I mean, I used to draw myself when I was a kid, stuff like that. And my parents used to get mad at me. When they found out I was a tattoo that I was actually getting into tattooing, they were pissed. And then they found out how much money I can make doing it. They were like, "Oh, you know what? You might be the smart one because you didn't go to college. You don't have any student debt, nothing." I always wanted to be the worst one in the shop. You know what I mean? You can't grow if you're just there's nobody to look up to. So I really I do want to be at the bottom of the barrel, man. So if I'm at the bottom of the barrel, it's a good thing. And yeah, I met this dude, a total unknown named Sean Foy. Yeah, we just became homies, dude, and he brought me into his shop, and he's actually been a pretty big inspiration for me lately, big time. And, I mean, the biggest part that people don't know is how much time a lot of people waste, and don't trust the artist enough, or don't look into the artist enough, which I think is a big mistake that a lot of people make. They need to do their research before they get tattooed. Because, like I was telling you, man, a lot of us really do care. In my opinion, it's fine art. I enjoy every tattoo I do. It doesn't matter if it's a freaking Friday the 13th special, if it's an infinity symbol, or a sleeve. I love tattooing. If you think you're done, then you're actually done, dude. My whole thing is that I don't really have a style because I really do enjoy all styles of tattooing, and that's something that I'm still developing for the most part. I mean, I love pop art. Pop art to me is pop art tattooing is freaking great, Projanko, Mash Cow, guys like that. I mean, I'm getting into painting now too, which is new for me. I do love organic stuff too, the flows of the body properly, like Julian Siebert's work. There's a wide range of what I love and I'm willing to do as far as tattooing goes. Oh, dude, this is my life, bro. I mean, I've always been a self-starter and my own boss. What I love about tattooing is that I can be my own boss and I can actually be myself. I don't have to put on a face. With photography, and it's hey, I'm at weddings and stuff like that, so it's I gotta be more professional. Here I'm still professional, but you're getting me 100%. And I have fun, and my customers and we have a blast always. It's almost like therapy for everybody involved. For the most part, even if a customer's having a bad day or whatever, usually halfway through the session they're getting better. And then they start hating me by the end of it, because it's the nature of the game, though. Every experience with a client's awesome. I appreciate every single tattoo that I do, every customer that I have. They're sharing what I love, and they're gonna think about that experience. And that's another thing too. Every time they look at it, you can give somebody a freaking awesome tattoo, but if the experience sucked, they're gonna remember that shit. Do it for the love, man. Do it for the love. Don't do it for the money, bro. Because if you do it for the money, you're just gonna end up. You'll make a quick buck, but you're gonna have zero respect. Eventually, you're just gonna fade away. I have the freedom. I'm not working under somebody. I'm working with somebody. But we're a team, and we're a team, but we're separate. I really appreciate being here, bro, because no drama. It's freaking laid back. We paint, talk shit. What more can you ask for, dude?